Hey everybody, welcome back to King Family Cattle. It's a couple days before Christmas and I wanted to take a second or make a video to say thank y'all for all the support and the growth that y'all have given me over this year of 2023. So many big things have happened, and I'd like this video to just kind of reflect on all the different things, all the growth that we've had throughout this year. Refresh my memory and maybe y'all's as well. We're kind of back here on the back end of the property. The steers and the goats are all screaming because they're wanting food, but it is way too early in the day to be feeding. I do have Mojo and Smokey, the boy donkey, here, so you might see them pop in. The Jennies are back over there playing around, but these guys are super attention hungry and want to be right here on us. So with that being said, let's get into a year of review of King Family Cattle for 2023. Okay, so the 2023 year, a lot of growth for us. January and February wasn't a whole lot of change from years past. A lot of buying and selling cattle. We had the goats and Mojo, but March was when the things began to change. That's when we started the process of finding our farm and buying it. It also kind of began kidding season with the goat herd. In April, we closed on our farm and began preparation for cattle. We had quite a bit of fencing we needed to secure, stuff like that. Got that taken care of. Throughout April and May and into June, we bought our herd. We primarily got middle-aged black white-faced cows. We did get a couple whites and a red. We still did some buying and selling on the side of this, but bulk of it was buying our herd. June and into July was finishing calving season and really picking up on the kidding season for goats. Goats were a mess this year. Had a first-time mom have a prolapse and a stillborn, so we lost both. My mom had twins, or triplets, ended up killing one by mistake, rejected a second one. That was Penelope, which you have seen in a video. She was our very first bottle baby. Then we ended up losing 5 of the 6 breeding nannies we had. One of the prolapse, and then the rest were through an illness that swept through pretty quick. We don't really know what it was, but it took them down real fast, and not a whole lot of medication did anything for them. By July, we started working on our corral. We purchased a bunch of panels and started getting it set up. It's not a long-term, I say a long-term, it's not a permanent setup, but it was enough to get us going while we're starting out these first couple years. And then we had more fencing on the perimeter, a lot of old oil-filled pipe to cut out. We started on that. August came weaning for the calves. I didn't really show it a whole lot, but we weaned the calves and started preparing them to sell as a pre-vac. September is when we did our shots and vaccines and stuff. This was also the bulk of when breeding season was with the cows, or it was kind of winding down, I guess. We did end up selling a few as a pre-vac sale in September or October, but a lot of them went to a farm up north in Arkansas here. We also started buying our hay for the winter for the animals we decided to carry through the winter. But moving into November, that's really when the bigger changes started happening. We ventured into harvest steers. We're feeding out hand feeding in a dry lot a couple bigger non-weight steers for a kill day in March, hoping to get them about 1,200 pounds. We also really took hold of the perimeter fence project, trying to cut it out, clean it up, get a new one built. December, we carried on feeding our butcher steers and have continued on with the fence, and that's kind of where we're at now. Just chipping away at projects as we can. A few of the stats for this year: buying and selling cattle was a bit lighter by about 50%. It totals around 300 head is what we sold. A lot of that was due to having our own herd this year. Of our herd, we lost 2 calves to coyotes, and that's what led us into getting the donkeys, or the jacks anyway, for protection. Moving back to hauling cattle, this year I stayed in the state of Arkansas. I did not haul anything outside of Arkansas, but it totaled around 43,000 miles what I put on my truck hauling cattle, not just the normal day-to-day stuff around the farm. This is hauling cattle to other farms. And that kind of wraps up our 2023. Our YouTube channel here, we've grown 75% in 2023, which is outstanding and a lot higher than I ever thought it would get. We're at 660 subscribers as I filmed this, which I'm so happy about. If you hadn't already, please like and subscribe. Moving into 2024, some things to expect. Obviously, cattle, more of the same, hauling, buying, selling. We're gonna have a herd again. Goats are gonna be different. Of the 12 head we have, only one is a breeding nanny. The rest of them are 6 to 9 months old, so got a lot of changes and things to plan out and for that. We got Mojo ready to go, so hopefully we'll be doing a lot of horse riding as we get more daylight in the spring. Obviously projects, there's always things to do around the farm to improve, but the surprise will possibly be some baby donkeys. We exposed the Jennies around 60 days ago to a jack, and I think he got the job done pretty quickly, but if he did, it's fine. If not, whatever. We didn't intend to breed them. It just decided to keep them together, and if it happens, it happens. It'll be about this time next year, though, when they start being born, if he got them bred right away like I think he did. But that wraps up 2023 for King Family Cattle. I appreciate y'all watching. Please like and subscribe if you hadn't already, and I'll see y'all on the next one.